The sun bathes a quiet, tree-lined, suburban street in a warm, golden glow. Manicured lawns stretch out, a testament to meticulous care, under the bright Ohio sky. The distant, joyful echoes of children playing drift through the peaceful air. Each house stands as a symbol of tranquility, nestled among vibrant green trees. A gentle breeze rustles through the leaves, a soft whisper of idyllic normalcy. The scene unfolds, a perfect portrait of suburban peace, untouched by discord. Nate, a 16-year-old, sits at his desk, his posture attentive, a picture of quiet concentration amidst the orderly chaos of his room. Posters adorn the walls, silent witnesses to his teenage world, as the soft hum of his computer fills the air. School books are stacked methodically, a testament to his diligent nature, reflecting his unremarkable focus. His gaze is fixed on the homework spread before him, his expression one of utterly unremarkable, quiet concentration. The kitchen bathes in the tender glow of evening, creating a haven of warmth and familial comfort. Nate, his parents, and younger sibling gather around the table, a tableau of serene domesticity. Soft murmurs of conversation intertwine with bursts of laughter, filling the air with joy. The scene unfolds with an undeniable aura of warmth, each face alight with contentment. A shared meal becomes a canvas for connection, painting a vivid picture of stable bliss. Every glance, every smile, reinforces the deep, loving bonds that tie this family together. Under the glow of a neon sign, Nate, in his pizza delivery uniform, stands ready for another night's routine. His hands move with practiced ease, expertly stacking pizza boxes, a familiar ritual. A brief, familiar exchange of pleasantries with a coworker, a fleeting moment of connection. He offers a quick, almost imperceptible nod, a silent farewell to the warmth of the shop. Nate steps out into the cool night, the mundane routine of his shift beginning. The ordinary delivery uniform, the familiar boxes, a perfect, unassuming cover for hidden depths. In the quiet of night, Nate drives, his face bathed in the soft, ethereal glow of the dashboard lights. Stacked pizza boxes, a silent testament to his nightly routine, occupy the passenger seat beside him. He navigates the familiar suburban streets with an almost mechanical ease, a low hum of music filling the air. This nightly ritual, seemingly innocent, unfolds under the watchful eyes of the quiet, sleeping town. The high school hallway pulses with a vibrant chaos, a sea of students surging through its narrow confines. Nate navigates the bustling corridor, a lone figure amidst the swirling crowd, his backpack slung casually. He animatedly chats with his friends, their laughter echoing through the vibrant, noisy hallway. His backpack, a familiar weight, rests on one shoulder as he blends effortlessly into the lively throng. Nate, just another face in the crowd, moves with an easy confidence, a part of the vibrant tapestry of high school life. The hallway hums with untold stories, each student a fleeting moment in the grand, chaotic symphony of youth. Sunlight glints off parked cars in the high school lot, where Nate, in a band t-shirt, leans casually against a beat-up sedan. Beside him, a fidgety friend with shifty eyes leans in conspiratorially, his words barely a whisper. Nate's gaze drifts, a silent consideration, before settling back on his friend with an unreadable expression. The friend's urgent plea cuts through the casual atmosphere. "Hey, can you, get some weed?" In the dim quiet of his bedroom, Nate, 17, lies on his bed, his face bathed in the soft glow of his phone. His thumbs fly across the screen, a focused intensity in his eyes as he types, immersed in his digital world. He is coordinating a clandestine transaction, a subtle act veiled by the night, a slight markup, a calculated risk, woven into the fabric of his new venture. This quiet, almost imperceptible step marks his entrance into a world unknown. Under the cloak of night, Nate and his friend meet in a dimly lit alley, their figures barely visible. A quick, discreet handoff occurs, a fleeting exchange that goes unnoticed by the world. Money changes hands, a silent transaction, quick as a breath in the shadows. The brief encounter is over, leaving only the lingering mystery of a shadow passing in the night. In the dim glow of a flickering lamp, Nate sits on his bed, his brow furrowed as he counts a small stack of bills. The modest sum, nearly insignificant, is carefully tallied, each bill a step towards an unseen future. A slow, transformative smile spreads across his face, chasing away the shadows that once veiled his eyes. His eyes now gleam with nascent ambition, reflecting the dim light, seeing not just money, but boundless potential. In the dim glow of a desk lamp, Nate is hunched over a large, worn map, his silhouette a testament to his intense focus. His red pen moves with deliberate precision, marking areas on the map, each stroke a silent vow of ambition. The map, more than just paper, is a blueprint of his vision, a silent promise of future conquests. His eyes, alight with an unyielding fire, trace the lines, not merely seeing streets, but pathways to empire. Each meticulous mark on the map is a silent testament to his grand design, to a future he is meticulously crafting. He envisions not just the next sale, but a vast expansion, a legacy etched across the very landscape of his town. In the dim glow of his bedroom, Nate hunches over his laptop, his face illuminated by the screen's stark light. His fingers fly across the keyboard, a blur of motion navigating a labyrinth of websites. A fierce concentration carves lines into his brow as he delves into bulk purchasing and price comparisons. He's meticulously dissecting supply chain logistics, every click a calculated move. The casual dealer of yesterday fades, replaced by the sharp, determined gaze of a shrewd businessman in the making. In the dim quiet of his bedroom, Nate hunches over a prepaid phone, its screen a pale, flickering beacon in the darkness. His fingers fly across the keypad, a silent, frantic dance of communication. Each text message is a deliberate, unseen thread, meticulously woven into an expanding web. The pale light illuminates his focused face, reflecting the intensity of his clandestine activity. With every tap, his network of contacts grows, a digital empire built in the shadows. The quiet clicks of the keypad echo in the room, marking the relentless expansion of his customer list. 17-year-old Nate sits behind the wheel of his beat-up car, a blend of youthful excitement and palpable apprehension on his face. The Canadian border looms, a gateway to an uncertain future, as Nate's eyes dart nervously. He glances at the rearview mirror, then back at the road ahead, a silent battle playing out in his gaze. Each glance is a testament to the significant gamble he's taking, a desperate bid for higher profits. The car rumbles forward, carrying Nate and his audacious gamble into the vast unknown of the Canadian landscape. In a dimly lit motel room in Canada, the air hangs heavy with unspoken tension. Nate stands opposite a shady supplier, their faces obscured by shadow and suspicion. Between them, on a worn table, an open briefcase overflows with stacks of crisp, illicit cash. The money gleams under the weak light, a silent testament to the high stakes of their meeting. The tension is a palpable, suffocating blanket, pressing down on both men. Each breath is held, every movement deliberate, as the air crackles with unspoken threats. In a dimly lit Canadian motel room, Nate scrutinizes a small bag of marijuana, his brow furrowed with growing suspicion. The paltry amount in the bag is a stark betrayal of the promised deal. The supplier's smirk, a cruel twist of his lips, confirms Nate's worst fears. Nate's face falls, the bitter taste of deception filling his mouth as the scam dawns on him. A storm of anger and frustration rages in his eyes, a silent testament to his shattered trust. Nate's beat-up sedan, a symbol of fading dreams, crosses the Canadian border under a muted sky. His shoulders slump, a stark contrast to yesterday's hopeful glint, now replaced by an air of profound defeat. Beneath the passenger seat, a meager product lies hidden, its weight pressing down like a leaden burden. Disappointment hangs in the air, thick and palpable, a suffocating shroud around Nate's weary form. The journey was a bust, leaving behind only the bitter taste of unfulfilled expectations and shattered hopes. In the dim solitude of his bedroom, Nate meticulously weighs a small amount of product on a digital scale. His eyes, sharp and calculating, dart back and forth, a silent storm of numbers and risk brewing within them. He makes a precise adjustment, his jaw tightening, resolve hardening in the face of his shadowed task. The weight of his choices presses down, a crucible testing the very limits of his resilience in the quiet night. In the dim light of his bedroom, Nate hunches over a digital scale, his face etched with intense concentration. His hands move with practiced precision, dividing a white powder into meticulously equal portions. A furrow deepens in his brow, revealing the weight of his strategic calculations to maximize every fraction. He repackages the meager supply, each movement a desperate gamble for profit from dwindling resources. The stark reality of his reduced inventory casts a grim shadow over his meticulous, solitary work. In the dim quiet of his bedroom, Nate hunches over his phone, its soft glow illuminating his face with an eerie light. His thumbs fly across the screen, a blur of motion as he crafts messages to his waiting customers, a digital spider weaving its web. With a subtle, almost imperceptible flick, he increases the prices on his products, a silent act of desperation. A bead of sweat trickles down his temple, betraying the immense pressure he feels, a silent testament to his gamble. He waits, a nervous energy thrumming through his veins, the silence of the room amplifying his anxiety. A small, bittersweet victory is salvaged from a recent loss, the taste of triumph mixed with the sting of compromise. In his dimly lit bedroom, Nate's face is illuminated by a desk lamp, revealing a hard lesson etched into his features. He stares intently at a blank notepad, a pen poised in his hand, memories of the Canada incident playing in his mind. The weight of past events presses down on him, a silent command echoing, "Trust no one." With a resolute expression, he begins to write, his hand pressing firmly into the paper, a new strategy forming. His pen moves across the page, driven by the stark, critical instruction, "Control supply chain." In the dim bedroom, Nate hunches over his desk, illuminated only by the cold glow of multiple prepaid phones. His hands move with practiced precision, setting up each device for a specific customer segment. The screens cast an eerie light on his face, revealing a man meticulously building a clandestine network. Every deliberate action speaks of lessons learned, of past mistakes shaping a structured, compartmentalized future. His focused gaze is intense, a silent architect weaving a web of connections in the lonely night. In his bedroom, Nate, a young man of intense focus, meticulously plans delivery routes, a large map spread across his desk. His hand, steady and precise, guides a highlighter across the map, marking optimal paths with calculated intent. Occasionally, a pencil makes small, exact adjustments, a testament to his strategic mind at work. His pizza delivery uniform hangs neatly on a chair, a silent witness to his unexpected brilliance. The uniform, once mere attire, is now a powerful emblem of his carefully honed, strategic asset. Nate, in his pizza uniform, pulls his beat-up car to the curb of a modest suburban house under the cloak of night. He makes a swift, routine pizza delivery, the mundane task a stark contrast to the hidden agenda. A shadowy figure emerges from the darkness at the side of the house, a silent, ominous presence. Nate discreetly exchanges a small package, the transaction swift and almost imperceptible under the cover of night. Nate drives through the night, the dark road ahead illuminated solely by the dash's glow. A symphony of chimes erupts from prepaid phones, scattered like fallen stars on the passenger seat. His thumbs fly across screens, a blur of motion coordinating drops and managing his growing empire. The car becomes his mobile command center, a silent testament to his relentless ambition. Each chime is a beat in the pulse of his nocturnal domain, expanding with every text. In Nate's dimly lit bedroom, a younger, nervous figure stands before him, an aura of tension filling the air. Nate's movements are precise, his voice a low, authoritative rumble as he details the complex operation. He gestures emphatically, his hands sweeping over a rudimentary map spread across the bed, marking key points. No longer just moving product, Nate is meticulously building an empire, one carefully chosen delegate at a time. The air crackles with unspoken rules, a palpable sense of ambition permeating the space. His gaze, sharp and calculating, promises both power and peril to the young man before him. In the dimly lit bedroom, Nate sits amidst towering stacks of cash, a king on his self-made throne of wealth. The once simple room is now a chaotic financial hub, each pile a testament to his relentless ambition. His eyes, once full of dreams, now reflect the cold, hard gleam of untold riches. The air crackles with the silent hum of money, a powerful symphony of his growing fortune. He surveys his domain, the weight of his success settling heavily on his shoulders, a silent, solitary burden. In a high school classroom, Nate sits at his desk, his posture alert, seemingly engrossed in the day's lesson. His pen scratches diligently across the paper, filling the page with notes, a picture of studious focus. His expression remains perfectly neutral, a carefully crafted mask concealing any trace of his secret nocturnal life. Nate maintains this flawless composure, his facade impenetrable, betraying nothing of his true self. In the soft glow of a desk lamp, Nate, the picture of responsibility, patiently guides his younger sibling through a math problem. He leans in, pointing to a diagram, a perfect older brother in this quiet, illuminated world. From another room, his parents' voices drone, a muffled backdrop to Nate's composed facade. They remain blissfully unaware of the complex, hidden life Nate navigates beyond these walls. His calm exterior belies a secret world, unseen and unknown to his family. In Nate's dimly lit bedroom, a meticulous operation unfolds as he carefully weighs and packages marijuana into small bags. The soft glow of the scales illuminates his focused face, highlighting the precision of his movements. Vacuum sealers hiss and hum, transforming the room into a sophisticated, clandestine packaging factory, each bag sealed with practiced ease. Nate's bedroom, a silent testament to his illicit enterprise. Under the cloak of night, Nate cruises down a suburban street in his pizza car, an image of diligent youth. A friendly neighbor waves, a beacon of normalcy in the quiet evening. Nate returns the wave with a practiced, polite smile, a mask of innocent charm. The scene hums with an unnerving calm, hinting at a hidden truth beneath the surface. Under the harsh glow of fluorescent lights, Detective Miller and Detective Chen pore over a monitor, faces illuminated by its screen. They scroll through endless phone records, searching for a sign, a clue, anything in the vast digital abyss. Patterns of frequent, short calls emerge, like faint constellations in the sprawling data, hinting at a hidden network. Suddenly, a small anomaly, a flicker of something out of place, catches Miller's keen eye, a spark of revelation. Inside the bustling police station, the air hums with focused intensity as detectives hunch over glowing computer screens. Their faces are bathed in the cool, digital light, reflecting the urgency of their meticulous task. Fingers fly across keyboards as they cross-reference phone numbers with painstaking care, searching for hidden links. Data scrolls rapidly, a torrent of information hinting at unseen connections and unseen dangers. Slowly, a complex web of intricate connections begins to materialize on the screens. A chilling revelation. The network solidifies, its tendrils pointing inexorably towards an unknown, ominous source. Tightening the tension, Detective Miller hunches over a large monitor, his brow furrowed in deep concentration within the stark police station. On the screen, a complex map details Nate's pizza delivery routes, an intricate web of lines hinting at hidden patterns. He drags a translucent overlay onto the map, revealing numerous transaction locations that intersect with alarming frequency. The striking overlaps are far too frequent to be mere coincidence, suggesting a deeper, more sinister connection. A grim determination settles on Miller's face as the truth dawns. A suspect has finally emerged from the digital shadows. Inside the police station, detectives gather around a vast conference table, a labyrinth of documents and photographs spread before them. A complex web of connections, meticulously drawn on a whiteboard, reveals a sinister operation. They present their grim findings to a stern-faced superior officer, her gaze unwavering as she absorbs every detail. The mounting evidence paints a chilling, undeniable picture of a sophisticated, yet hidden, criminal enterprise. The air crackles with the weight of discovery, the truth slowly emerging from the shadows. Detective Chen, etched with the weariness of too many late nights, hunches over his cluttered desk. His ink-stained fingers clench a stack of freshly signed search warrants, a grim resolve in his grip. He pushes back from the desk, a quiet determination hardening his gaze. The hunt now officially on. The air in the station crackles with a new energy, shifting from routine to urgent pursuit. Nate sits at a desk, methodically packaging drugs into small baggies, the quiet hum of contentment filling the room. His fingers deftly stack crisp bills, a growing pile of illicit gains. He glances at his phone, a smirk playing on his lips, lost in a world of his own creation. A storm brews just beyond his door, its ominous presence unnoticed by Nate. The air crackles with an unspoken tension, a calm before the inevitable tempest. The tranquil night of Nate's suburban street shatters as police cars converge, their silent arrival a chilling prelude. Flashing blue and red lights paint a stark, urgent tableau against the dark houses. Cutting through the quiet, the once peaceful neighborhood stirs from its slumber, each flickering light a silent alarm echoing through the night. A sudden, unsettling awareness grips the street as the presence of law enforcement casts a long, ominous shadow. The silent sirens scream of unseen danger, transforming the familiar into a scene of sudden, inexplicable dread. The quiet night shatters as Nate's bedroom door bursts open, revealing a blinding silhouette of figures. Police officers flood the room, their forms a menacing presence against the hallway's harsh light. Nate, caught completely off guard, freezes, a flicker of shock crossing his face before grim resignation sets in. His eyes, wide with disbelief, slowly narrow as he understands. The game is irrevocably over. In Nate's bedroom, officers meticulously search, their movements precise and unwavering, leaving no corner untouched. They uncover several bags of marijuana, their contents stark against the room's hidden secrets. Large stacks of bundled cash emerge, alongside a digital scale and various packaging materials, revealing a hidden life. The stark reality of Nate's illicit activities is laid bare, a shocking exposure of his secret world. A stark beam of a flashlight slices through the oppressive darkness of Nate's bedroom, revealing dust motes dancing in the air. An officer, his gloved hand moving with chilling precision, meticulously searches beneath a dresser. His fingers brush against a loose panel, a subtle shift in the silence, as he pries it open to reveal a hidden compartment. Nestled deep within the shadows, a weapon glints ominously, its presence a cold, hard truth. The officer's eyes narrow, a chilling realization dawning as the gravity of the discovery intensifies the scene. Nate, his wrists cruelly bound by handcuffs, is led from his home by two stone-faced officers, his future uncertain. His parents stand on the porch, their faces contorted with a horrifying blend of disbelief and anguish, watching their son's departure. Neighbors gather in hushed, stunned groups on the street, their whispers filling the night, illuminated by flashing lights. Their wide, staring eyes reflect the unfolding drama, a silent testament to the shocking scene before them. Under the unforgiving glare of fluorescent lights, Nate, a young man of 17, sits across a cold metal table. The harsh light of the interrogation room casts long, eerie shadows that dance around him. He remains silent, his gaze fixed on the table, a heavy weight pressing down on his young shoulders. The stark reality of his situation dawns on him, slowly and brutally, in the quiet of the room. Under the stark, sterile courtroom lights, Nate stands in a sharp suit, a youthful figure before the judge. His youthful appearance sharply contrasts with the solemn gravity of the courtroom's imposing setting. The clerk's voice rings out, each charge a hammer blow, detailing the vast scale of Nate's operation. The silent room amplifies every word, etching the weight of the accusations into the tense air. Nate stands still, a picture of composure, as the devastating charges echo around him. The judge's stern gaze holds the promise of a judgment that will forever alter Nate's destiny. The poised news anchor delivers a report, her image split on screen. On the other side, Nate's mugshot looms, a stark contrast to her composed demeanor. Sensational headlines flash across the bottom, amplifying the drama. The news anchor reports, "In shocking news today, authorities have confirmed the arrest of local high school student Nate Peterson." She continues, "Accused of orchestrating one of the largest drug rings ever uncovered in this city." She concludes, "The revelation has sent ripples through our community, leaving many to wonder how such an operation could have gone undetected for so long." In a hushed courtroom, Nate's lawyer, a seasoned professional, stands before the judge and jury, his voice firm. The overwhelming evidence, a mountain of facts and testimonies, weighs heavily against Nate, each piece a blow. The stark reality of adult charges for a minor hangs in the air, a palpable tension in the silent courtroom. An oppressive silence fills the space, amplifying the gravity of the looming verdict. In a sterile prison visiting room, an unnatural quiet hangs heavy, broken only by the hum of unseen machinery. Nate, visibly older, sits at a cold metal table, his hands resting heavily on the surface, lines of regret etched deep into his face. The bright eyes and easy smile of the boy Nate once was are now absent, replaced by the harsh weight of consequences. Across from him, his parents sit, their faces a desolate canvas of sorrow and weary resignation. The air between them is a suffocating blanket, thick with the crushing weight of unspoken words and shared grief. The familiar suburban street basks in the gentle daylight, a picture of tranquil domesticity. Children's laughter rings out, their energetic movements a blur of pure joy. Neighbors gather in small, intimate groups, their voices a low, comforting hum of conversation. Life here unfolds with an unhurried rhythm, a timeless dance of community. The scene exudes a serene calm, seemingly untouched by the relentless passage of time. In the stark prison cell, Nate lies on his bunk, the thin mattress offering no solace against the cold, concrete reality. His gaze is fixed on the unforgiving ceiling, mind replaying the twisted path that led him to this desolate place. He recalls the network's insidious growth, transforming from small, innocent sales into a monstrous entity that devoured all. The ultimate price paid, freedom now, a mere ghost, a distant, unreachable memory haunting his every waking moment. Under the unforgiving sun, Nate walks the prison yard, a solitary figure amidst the other inmates. His gaze is distant, lost in the harsh reality of his confined world, a stark contrast to the bright sky above. Each step echoes the weight of his past, the lifelong burden of risky decisions etched onto his weary face. The prison walls loom, a constant reminder of the freedom he lost, a silent testament to his fate.